Have you ever felt lost, searching for meaning in a world that seems to offer more questions than answers? Imagine finding guidance from someone who lived over 1,600 years ago, yet whose struggles mirror our own. Today, we're diving into the extraordinary life of St. Augustine, a man whose journey from sin to sainthood continues to inspire millions. Welcome to the Heart of Catholicism YouTube channel, the Catholic path to peace, where God's faith changes our lives. St. Augustine stands as one of the most influential Christian thinkers in history, but his story is far more than a dusty page in a history book. It's a tale of human struggle, redemption, and transformation that resonates deeply with our modern challenges. What can a man from the 4th century teach us about temptation, truth, and transformation today? Let us embark on this journey together and discover how Augustine's path from sinner to saint speaks to our own spiritual quests. Born in 354 AD in Tagaste, a small town in what is now Algeria, Augustine's early life was shaped by contrasting influences. His mother, Monica, was a devout Christian whose faith would play a crucial role in Augustine's eventual conversion. His father, Patricius, was a pagan who valued worldly success over spiritual matters. Growing up in this environment, young Augustine was torn between two worlds. He pursued pleasure, recognition, and intellectual pride with fervor, setting the stage for the dramatic transformation that would later define his life. Augustine's brilliant mind led him on a relentless search for truth. He delved into philosophy, rhetoric, and various religious teachings, seeking answers to life's deepest questions. This quest led him to Manichaeism, a dualistic religion that promised to explain the problem of evil. For years, Augustine embraced these teachings, believing he had found the answers he sought. However, as he grew older and wiser, he began to see cracks in the Manichaean worldview. Disillusioned, he turned to Neoplatonism, which brought him closer to understanding the nature of God and the soul. Augustine's intellectual journey mirrors the path many of us take today, exploring different ideologies, philosophies, and self-help techniques before finding deeper meaning. The turning point in Augustine's life came through a series of profound encounters and experiences. In Milan, he met Bishop Ambrose, whose eloquent preaching and teaching deeply impressed Augustine. Meanwhile, his mother Monica's persistent prayers for his conversion were a constant backdrop to his spiritual struggle. The famous take and read moment occurred in a garden in Milan, where Augustine, in the depths of inner turmoil, heard a child's voice saying, "Take and read." He opened the Bible to Romans 13:13-14, and the words he read convicted him to abandon his sinful life. This pivotal moment led to his baptism in 387, marking his full conversion to Christianity. Augustine's transformation reminds us that everyone has a turning point moment in life, a chance for radical change and renewal. After his conversion, Augustine returned to Africa, where he became a priest and later the Bishop of Hippo. In this role, he not only served as a spiritual leader, but also as a defender of the Church against various heresies. Augustine's life as a bishop was characterized by humility, service, and intellectual engagement. He wrote extensively, debated fiercely, and worked tirelessly to shepherd his flock. This period of his life demonstrates how personal transformation can lead to profound public impact, inspiring us to consider how our own spiritual journeys might benefit others. Among Augustine's numerous writings, two works stand out for their enduring influence: Confessions and The City of God. Confessions is a deeply personal spiritual autobiography, chronicling Augustine's journey from sin to salvation. Its honest portrayal of struggle, doubt, and ultimate redemption continues to resonate with readers today, offering one of the earliest and most profound psychological self-reflections in Western literature. The City of God, written after the fall of Rome, defends Christianity against accusations of weakening the empire. In this monumental work, Augustine contrasts the city of man, focused on worldly desires, with the City of God oriented towards eternal truths. These works remain foundational to theology, philosophy, and Western thought on identity and morality. Augustine's impact on Christian doctrine and Western philosophy cannot be overstated. His teachings on grace, original sin, and free will have shaped theological debates for centuries. His insights into human desire and the restless heart continue to influence not only religious thought, but also psychology and philosophy. Augustine's legacy extends beyond Catholicism, profoundly impacting Protestant theology as well. Reformers like Martin Luther and John Calvin drew heavily from Augustine's writings, demonstrating the breadth and depth of his influence across Christian traditions. So, why does Augustine matter to us today in a world so different from his own? Because his struggles are our struggles? Augustine grappled with temptation, ambition, and doubt challenges that remain deeply relevant in our modern context. His famous confession that our hearts are restless until they rest in you speaks directly to the contemporary crisis of meaning and anxiety that plagues so many. Augustine's life teaches us that transformation is possible, that doubt can lead to deeper faith, and that intellectual pursuit and spiritual surrender can coexist harmoniously. In many ways, Augustine serves as a guide across centuries, offering wisdom and hope to anyone seeking purpose and meaning in life. As we conclude our journey through Augustine's life, from sin to sainthood, we're left with powerful lessons about faith, redemption, and the human spirit. His story reminds us that no one is beyond the reach of grace, that our past does not define our future, and that the search for truth is a lifelong journey. What's your own turning point? How do Augustine's struggles mirror your own? I encourage you to reflect on these questions and share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found inspiration in Augustine's story, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with someone who might need encouragement on their own spiritual journey. And if you want to explore more stories of faith, history, and philosophy that can transform your life, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Remember, every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. Until next time, may you find rest for your restless heart.